Well, good morning. Everywhere's still in lockdown at the moment. As you can see, I'm still wearing the masks and what have you. I don't see many people out here, but you might get the odd person walking past, and it's such a narrow path, I thought I'd keep the mask. So I'm out in the hope of finding some deer again. It's very foggy, very misty. The light is pretty flat and grey, but apart from that, it's really nice to be out. And well, as I haven't made a video for quite a long time, I'd give it a go, and also try out this new little camera I've got, which is a DJI Pocket 2. Not that it means anything to a lot of people, but there you go. And so I've come out from the exercise, as we are allowed, except I've brought my camera gear, and there you go. So I'm taking my camera for a walk at the moment, and but it all looks pretty dead at the moment, but we'll keep going and have a look. We'll see what we can find. Anyway, let's get on with it. Unbelievable. Never ceases to amaze me, no matter how far out in the countryside you go and how far off the beaten track, you always get fly tippers. And I'm looking down here now, and it's absolutely filled with absolute crap. Tyres, plastic drums, tarpaulins, even chairs and lawnmowers by the look of it. Unbelievable. What was looking like a really nice place, it's just ruined by absolute idiots. And I'm sure it must take far more effort to come out in the middle of nowhere like this to dump stuff than it would do to go to a rubbish tip. And it's, you know, what's the mentality of these people? Absolute assholes. There you go, I've said it. Have a look at this. Just get in. Let me just try and get in on here. Hand down, oops, hand down. Look at this. What are the mentality of these people? Unbelievable. You know, they've really gone out their way to get out here to dump this rubbish. I'm sure it would have been far easier, far easier to go to a rubbish dump. There's plenty of them about, costs you nothing to do it. You know, what's wrong with these people? Unbelievable. Never mind, onwards and up. There we go, let's set this up. There we go, hopefully I'm in focus. Yeah, so I really don't get it. You know, and when you look at where I am, there you go, off the beaten track sort of thing. Fields all around me, it's a narrow footpath running through a wood. There's a gate down the bottom end that has to be open, closed and all the rest of it, you know, big metal gate. So they've dragged all that stuff, you know, a good couple of 100 yards up a beaten track just to dump that. But crazy people. But what can you do? Never mind. Anyway, I'm ranting. Let's get on with it, see what we can find. don't know if you can hear me, but the deer are through the trees here. Unfortunately, one of them spotted me before I spotted them, and at the same time somebody came through walking the dog, and then stopped to talk to me. So unfortunately they've gone in and they're further across. I'll try and get them on the other camera, but they're a lot further out and they're a lot thicker in the wood now. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anywhere near them again now. I don't know, but I'll try and get you a bit of a look on the other camera, see what happens. Well, don't know what's happening with the focus on that. Let me just change that around a bit. Okay, I've just seen a couple of the deer, and unfortunately saw me before I saw them again. But they did stand around for a few seconds, or maybe a minute at most, but had to manual focus, had to reposition my tripod, which was a complete pain in the ass because I got tangled in the undergrowth, and it was a complete nightmare. So I did get a clip, or a couple of very short clips, which under the circumstances I thought it's better than nothing, and that means the day's not been a complete waste. So yeah, quite pleased with that. It was two hinds, or does, or whatever you want to call them, that went through. There is still a stag. I'm sure the stag is still over the other side, and I'm wondering if he's going to come through on the same path that they've just cut through on, or whether he's going to give me a wide berth. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, and as soon as I started recording, as soon as I pressed record, my camera came up with a message that there was no card in it. So I quickly opened up the bay, and yes, there was a card in it, so I had to take the card out, put the card back in. Luckily it worked, but it was all precious seconds, you know, and yeah, these things are sent to try us, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know whether I can catch up with them somewhere else now. I don't know. The trouble is, it's the area where they are is all fenced. Well, it's not just fenced. It's private land. I'm not allowed on it at all. So they can go in and out, but I can't. So I'm stuck at the fence line, basically. But yeah, at least we saw some deer. For a quick glimpse anyway. So I'm sorry about the footage of the deer. You will see me, and what you won't get is the language after I turn the camera off, put it that way. But apart from that, I'm quite happy. So just keep trying. Onwards and upwards.